Everyone, my name is Soham and you are watching Entertainment and Study Show. Today I am here with another study video that is on chapter 14th Practical Geometry of NCERT Maths. So let's get started. This is the definitions of all the instruments we need to start. So the first is ruler. It is used to draw line segments and to measure the length. I am going to show you my ruler. We can also call it as scale. See, this is called the ruler. Now the second one is compass. It is used to mark of equal lengths but not to measure them, and it is used to draw arcs and circles. I am going to show my compass. So this is my compass. This is how it looks when attached to a pencil. The drawings are not too nice because I was doing them in a hurry. So the next is divider. It is used to compare lengths. So I am going to show you my divider. This is the divider. So we are going to the next page. Set squares. It is used to draw perpendicular and parallel lines. I am going to show you my set squares. Set squares are of two types. This is the smaller one and this is the bigger one. And then at last the protractor. It is used to draw and measure angles. So I am going to show you my protractor. This is my protractor. Now we all know about all our instruments. So let's start the exercises. Exercise 14.1. Draw a circle of radius 3.2 centimeters. So this is what I did in my classwork notebook. So I am going to take my rough notebook and show you how to draw it. So the first step is open the compass pointer on 0 centimeter and pencil tip on 3.2 centimeter for required radius. So I have already opened it. And the second step is mark a point A as the center. I have already marked a point A. See here. So the third step is place the pointer of the compass on A. I have already placed it. So the fourth step is turn the compass to draw the circle. How to draw the circle is this. You have to turn this compass slowly and smoothly to draw the circle. You have to use a sharp pencil to draw it so that the line doesn't become too fat. So it is completed. You can also measure it. So mine is coming correctly 3.5. If your doesn't come, then you have done some mistake. You can always take help of your ruler. So you can mark a line and write 3.2 centimeters like this, as I have done. So we are moving to the next one. So the next question is, with the same center B, draw two circles of 4 centimeters and 2.5 centimeters respectively. First we'll draw the smaller circle. So I have taken 2.5 centimeters as radius in the compass. I have also marked point B. I have drew the circle of radius 2.5 centimeters. Then I will draw 4 centimeter circle. Here I have stretched the compass till 4 centimeters. Now I am drawing the circle. So I have drew the circle. I am measuring it. The smaller one is coming 2.5 centimeters and the bigger one is coming 4 centimeters. This is only the correct one. If you got it wrong, then see if you have done any mistake. For this circle also, I have drew two lines. For the smaller one, I drew horizontal line, and for the bigger one I drew a vertical line like I have done in the last Roman. Third question is a lengthy one, so I didn't write on paper. Draw a circle and any two of its diameters. If you join the ends of these diameters, which figure is obtained? What figure is obtained if the diameters are perpendicular to each other? How do you check your answer? Here I have drew two circles of radius something, I don't know the radius, but I took the same radius for both the circles. I marked both centers as A and A only. The first one is random, you can take any shape, but the second one you have to take perpendicular, or you can take like a cross. So now we have to join the ends of the diameters. So I joined them. I am marking the points of intersection as B, C, D and E. I will do the same thing with here on also. B, C, D and E. So if you didn't understand the question, they are asking that which figure is formed after joining the diameters in the first one and the second one. The first one you can see clearly a rectangle is formed, and second one you can see a square is formed. The question also said that how do you check your answer? So to check the answer, we should measure the side of the quadrilaterals. That means if a rectangle is there, all the four sides will be not equal, or if there is a square, all the four sides will be equal. The fourth question is, draw any circle and mark points A, B, C such that A is on the circle, B is in the interior of the circle and C is in the exterior of the circle. So this is the figure, but I will also show you how to draw it. Here I have already drew a circle and the center point I have named it as O. We have to draw A on the circle, means on the outline of the circle. We can draw it anywhere. I am drawing it here as A. And we have to draw B in the interior. So interior means inside the border or inside the outline. This is all the interior. So B I am marking it here, and C in exterior of the circle. Outside of the outline of the circle is called exterior. So I am marking C here. The fifth one is also a lengthy one. Let A and B be the center of the two circles of equal radii. Radii means the plural form of radius. Draw them so that each one of them passes through the center of the other. Let them intersect at C and D. Examine whether AB and CD are perpendicular. This is the figure what we have to draw. Here I drew the first circle, which will be with the center A. So with the same radius I am not moving the compass. See how to pass this other circle through this circle center. Keep the pencil point on A and then the compass pointer straight. Now draw the circle. Sometimes mistakes happen. It's okay if you also did a mistake. Now I mark this point as B and drew the circle. So we have to mark the interior, not the interior. We have to mark the points of intersection as C and D. The top as C and the bottom as D. So we have to see that CD is intersecting to AB or not. AB is perpendicular to CD or not. Join AB and CD and see if it's forming a cross or not. So for me it's forming, and this is a right angle, this is also a right angle, this is also a right angle, and this is also a right angle. So I can mark this as something like O. So COA is right angle, COB is right angle, AOD is right angle, BOD is right angle. So our answer is correct. I was thinking to do exercise 14.2 in the next video, but I will do it now because it's very small. See, here, here and here, very small. So we'll start with question 1. Draw a line segment of length 7.3 centimeter using a ruler. It is very easy. We all know how to draw line segments using ruler. Here I have drew a line segment of 7.3 centimeters. I have marked it as A and B. So I'll write it here, 7.3 centimeters. So at the side I will write AB. It's a line segment, so I will just put a small line and not do anything from on the sides. But in the real picture we have drawn small spots like dots on the edges. Line segment AB is equal to 7.3 centimeters. So if you are confused what is 7.3, see, this is the ruler or the scale. So I am putting 0 at A, and 7.3 means the third one, the third line after 7. Now we will proceed to the second one. Construct a line segment of length 5.6 centimeters using ruler and compass. It's a bit difficult than the first one, but it's easy only. See, I have drew a line here. You have to put arrow marks on the edges because the line can extend till infinite. So I will mark a point A on it. You can mark anything, any capital letter. Here I have stretched the compass till 5.6 centimeters. Then draw an arc. Here I have drawn an arc. Then I will mark the point of intersection as B. So AB is equal to 5.6 centimeters. I will write here 5.6 centimeters. A mistake, I did that. Then I will write line segment AB, because see, from point A to point B is 5.6 centimeters. So it will be line segment. And if we consider this line, we can name it as L or something, small letter L. So if I tell that line L, then it can stretch to infinite. So line segment AB is equal to 5.6 centimeters. Now we'll proceed with the third one. Construct line segment AB of length 7.8 centimeters. From this, cut off AC of length 4.7 centimeters. What is the length of BC? Measure with the ruler. I missed measure here. So this is the diagram, and I wrote also like previously we wrote. Here I have drew a line segment AB of length 7.8 centimeters. Here I have stretched the compass till 4.7 centimeters. Now we have to draw an arc placing the pointer, that is metal point, on A. Here I have marked the arc. No, I have drew the arc. Now I will mark this point as C. So AC is equal to 4 0.7 centimeters. Now we have to measure what is the length of CB. So it is 3.1 centimeters. Yours should also come 3.1 centimeters. So 3.1 centimeters. And the total AB is 7.8 centimeters. So we'll write inside that line segment AB is equal to 7.8 centimeters and line segment AC is equal to 4.7 centimeters. Line segment CB is equal to 3.1 centimeters. So we are proceeding to the fourth one. Given line segment AB of length 3.9 centimeters. This is AB of 3.9 centimeters. Construct line segment PQ such that PQ is twice the length of AB. This is AB of 3.9 centimeters. We have to construct a line segment twice the length of AB. So we'll use a compass attached to a pencil. So here I have took the radius of AB, that is 3.9 centimeters. You can also use a ruler. Now we have to construct a line. So I have constructed the line L. So first we have to mark a point, something I'm marking it as X, a point X on it. Then we have to draw an arc. Mark this as Y. Then again we have to draw an arc without disturbing the compass. Now I have constructed again an arc. Mark it as Z. So XZ is equal to twice the length of AB. So we will write XZ is equal to 2 into AB is equal to 2 into 3.9. Now we have to measure the length of XZ. So I'm measuring the length of XZ. It's 7.8 centimeters is equal to 7.8 centimeters. Now the fifth one. Given line segment AB of length 7.3 centimeters and CD of length 3.4 centimeters. Construct a line segment XY such that the length of XY is equal to the difference of AB and CD. So this all we don't have to write. Just for understanding, I wrote in my classwork notebook. This is all we have to write. I mean, we don't have to write, but we have to draw this, which I drew with pencil. I have drew here AB of length 7.3 centimeters. Now we have to draw CD of length 3.9 centimeters. Here I have drew CD of length 3.9 centimeters. So I will set the compass as the length of CD. Here I have set the compass to the length of CD. Now we have to mark CD on AB. So I have drew an arc. I am marking the intersecting point as point P. Now we have to stretch the compass to get PA. Get the length of PA. Here we got the length of PA. Here I drew a line A and marked point X on it. Then place the metal point on X with the compass and draw an arc. So here I drew an arc. and mark the point as y. So xy is equal to the difference of AB and CD. Hope so you learned and enjoyed a lot. So thank you for watching. Stay blessed and see you in my next video.